Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to unbox and review the My Life as Travel play set. So this is a newer set for My Life as, and I'm just addicted to travel. So this is a great set for my dolls. So my dolls I can actually live vicariously through my dolls because we're still kind of in a pandemic and I'm not getting on a plane anytime soon. So I'm going to pause the video real quick, get my camera set up, and I don't think you want to see me actually get this out of the shell, but I will pull the pieces out so you can see all of them. One thing that's really, I find interesting about My Life as is that sometimes the pieces are spot on in scale and adorableness, and then other times they're kind of a mess. So I want to go through each of these and let you know my thoughts on all of these pieces. Okay, let's get started. So the first piece I want to start with is the passport. So there are these really adorable stickers, and while they're really cute, they're not really what you would get for a passport stamp, but I do think this is a really nice passport. It does have a few stamps already in it, so my guess is that these are just like souvenir stickers from all the places. And I believe if I looked at it, all of the places that are stamped in the passport are as stickers as well. So I think this is an excellent size. I actually do think this is, while the outside is a little bit more flimsy or paper than what American Girl has produced, I love the stamps inside. I think that's a great addition that I haven't seen on American Girl passports. And the ones that I have seen stamps with American Girl passports, they've been very specific, like to the character, like Leah to Brazil and things like that. So as a start, I think that's a really great start. Okay. And then, so that's what you need first to get traveling. Next, you need some sort of bag. I love the detail on this. So the bag is really kind of smushed after being in the package. So let me see if I can like unsmush this a little bit. Oh my gosh, there's actually quite a bit of room in there. Let's see. It is not the most comfortable bags, but it is definitely, I would say this is a good travel bag. It's a more plasticky material. I'm not sure how it would hold up if it got wet, but like if I was traveling with something, honestly, it feels like it's a recycled bag. Sort of that material that you get when you buy a recycled bag. But I love the pattern on it. We'll have a doll at the end of the video to show you what the scale looks like. And this just has one zipper and two straps. The straps are not removable. Oh yes, there's a pocket. Oh my goodness, does the passport fit in the pocket? It does. Oh, that's perfect. I love it when that happens. Fantastic. Your passport's easy to grab and you're ready to go. Okay, so your trip would not be complete without a plane ticket. So here's an airline ticket that's really great. There's 2 tickets, which is awesome, so that your doll can go with a friend. Let's see, it says Gate 7. We're departing from New York. Oh, these tickets are going to Paris. So we're going from New York to Paris. Our flight date closes at 7:30 p.m. I've got, now one thing, I'm going to be picky about this. The seat number is the exact same for both tickets. I don't know if you can see that. They're both 25A. So 2 dolls can go, but they're going to have to sit on top of each other in the seat. Then we've got the very classic where you receive your air tickets in. That's kind of a great addition. But let's be honest, most times you're flying, you're now using a cellular device. This is a really cheap cell phone. It's really just a piece of plastic with a sticker over it. There's really no engagement or interaction with it. But I think it's a good size, especially if you've wanted a white cell phone. Now, the doll cannot hold this. Like, I know American Girl has made some cell phone cases. All of my cases are actually currently packed up, so I can't test to see if this would fit in that case, so let the doll hold it. But I wonder, it's a similar size, it might. It'd be really easy to attach some sort of ribbon back here, like hot glue ribbon there, to allow the doll to like slide their hand in there. I think that would be a really easy addition. And of course, because it's plastic, I think you could do it with hot glue and it would be just fine. And then of course, we're going to need a camera. And actually, this is the reason I bought this camera. So this is I don't remember the name of this camera, but it's a really popular shape and design right now. And American Girl also did release one, but it was part of a set that I wasn't too thrilled about. I just didn't really want the whole set, and the camera was pink, and that's just not my style. So I really liked this camera, and this is really the reason I bought this set. It's got the handle for the doll to hold it, but that's about it. These are stickers, and this is kind of an interesting detail. It looks like you can put batteries in here, but you can't. So I think it's really odd that they did put a spot like for batteries. Like they took the time to mold that out, even with the little like clip there, but it doesn't actually do anything. So I think that's really interesting. And then of course, along with your camera, you need some pictures. And these are kind of taped awkwardly in the box. I'm gonna be very gentle with them. They're, like I said, they've got this tape on them, so like I'm not sure I want to pull those off. I might get some scissors and cut them off, but I do believe they will fit. Yep, so they do fit inside the camera so that you can pretend like your doll is taking a picture and then there's the photo. So that's the only interactive piece of this camera. I do think this would fit other American Girl pictures. I have, let's see, I actually think I have some right near where I'm filming this. And so these are actually postcards, but I know American Girl does similar sized photographs. And I think actually these might be a little too big. Yeah, so it's a little too big for that. But I know that American Girl has produced some pictures. This would also be really easy to make your own. Print pictures out from the internet and just make sure they're that size and cardstock, and they'd fit right on in. So I think that's a good little addition. It's a great way to expand this set. Okay, let's see. And then of course on the flight, you are going to need some in-flight entertainment. And so there are two things that are in this set for entertainment. One is a deck of cards and one are these candy hearts. These candy hearts are adorable. And while the package is sealed, it does look like these candy hearts are individual. So if you wanted to rip it open, I think you'd have a bunch of little candy hearts. I think that's adorable. And this is videos coming out just in time for Valentine's Day. So I think that's a kind of a really cute addition. Would be great to add to any Valentine's Day scene. Now the cards, it looks like just a regular deck of playing cards. I do believe these are going to be too big for the dolls. I think these are just a little too big in scale. I know American Girl has produced a deck of cards before, but it does look like a full deck that you could play with. I just think in terms of scale-wise, I think it's just a little too big. But once again, I'll put this next to the doll at the end of the video so that you can see that scale. And then of course, anytime you're traveling, you need hygiene accessories. And this is another reason why I really love this set, because there's a lot going on here. We have dental hygiene, which is my absolute favorite. There is toothpaste, except it's bubblegum, not my favorite. But it's a cute tube of toothpaste. My sticker is actually coming off a little bit, so you could replace the sticker, I think, if you wanted to label it something else. It's a really standard bottle. You can make it a lotion or a sunscreen. But if you leave the sticker on, we've got toothpaste. And then I love the little toothbrushes made by My Life As. They have the handle so the doll can hold it. Once again, it's pink, which is not my favorite, but I'm a huge fan of dental hygiene. Make sure you brush your teeth. And also floss. Please floss. Once again, I think this is really interesting. They took the time to add to the mold where it looks like this comes off, but it doesn't. So it just looks like you could open it, but you can't. But I think it's a really cute shape anyway. And I think it's actually a really good size for, I've never bought floss or seen floss in a tooth shape before. I think that's adorable. So, you know. And of course, as you're traveling, and even if you're not traveling, having hand sanitizer is so important. Antibacterial, making sure you keep your hands nice and clean. And this is a carabiner and it does open. So in theory, I think we could actually attach it to our bag. Let me see if I could do that real quick. I'm not good with carabiners in adult size, so let me see if I can do this in doll size. I'm trying not to rip the ribbon. Oh, look, there it goes. Yep, so we can actually fit the hand sanitizer on the bag. That's a really neat addition. It's something super simple, but I really like that they've included that. And last but definitely not least is a pair of sunglasses. Once again, hot pink, so not my favorite, but they are a good start. Lots of people love sunglasses when they're vacationing. It does look like they have kind of a bluish tint. I don't know if I can actually show that on camera. Kind of a bluish tint to them. Actually, I think they're like ombre effects. So like it looks like it's blue at the top and then red or fading to pink on the bottom. Let me see if I can show this to you a little bit. Oh, there we go. So there's blue on the top and then pink on the bottom. So it's kind of an interesting effect. Pretty groovy, but those are all of the pieces. So I'm going to take a pause on the video and set it up with a doll so you can get a sense of the scale. Okay, here is Natasha rocking out, ready to travel. So as you can see, there is the camera being held by her hand, perfect fit, hand sanitizer and bag. It's just perfect for her. Sunglasses, it's looking a little orange, but I promise those glasses are like a hot pink color. She is looking fabulous, fierce and fearless. And then of course here are all of the accessories. I think everything is a great size. Like even the phone, it's a little large, but I know large phones tend to be in style. The stickers, the passport, everything really seems to be in her size. Sorry, didn't plan out this very well. Like I said, every time I do one of these videos, I learn some new stuff. So yeah, scale-wise, all of this looks great. Except for, in my humble opinion, I think the deck of cards is too big. It could be, I don't know, I think it's just a little too big. I think it's too big. So just something to keep in mind, but deck of cards, it's really easy to print your own out, or there are lots of other versions. American Girl has made some, Our Generation has made some, and I know My Life Has, I think, has done another card set before. I mean, it's a great addition. I do think it's really awesome to bring some entertainment when you travel, but I think out of all the pieces, like, sometimes My Life Has these sets, a lot of the pieces miss the mark, but out of everything, if only one of these mini pieces misses the mark, I'm so happy. So overall, this set cost me, I think it was $11 with tax, so 10 something and then tax added on. I think it's a great addition, especially if you love traveling. Like I said, I think the camera was a big draw for me for this. I also love travel bags. I think that bag would be a perfect carry-on. The passport was a huge highlight, I think. And there's a few ways that you could expand on making the set more interactive, making your own pictures, adding a handle to that cell phone, and doing something creative with those stamps. Not the stamps, but the stickers. Maybe you have make a doll scrapbook with them. So, and then of course, the shout out to dental hygiene. Make sure you brush and floss every single day. Thank you for watching this unboxing and review of the My Life As travel playset. Thanks. Bye for now.